Hello everybody, welcome back once again. I am playing the Chrono Cross Remaster. And I wanted to actually throw this video in here. This is actually going to be a remake of a video that I had originally done for my second playthrough, but I learned something new with this one, and or with this, I guess with this playthrough. And that's that Mel is actually available to be recruited immediately after recruiting Korcha. I thought, and I was under the impression that you needed to wait until towards the end of the game after the 40th star, basically, and after you do the Burning Orphanage with Kid. The requirements for recruiting Mel is you need to be on the path that you, I'm sorry, the Save Kid path, right? Because that gets you Korcha. And Korcha is required to recruit Mel as well. And you also need to have Kid with you. Kid needs to be in your current party when you actually return to Goldov. So again, I didn't understand, or I guess I didn't really know that you could do that like immediately after getting Korcha. I thought you had to wait until way towards the end of the game. But anyways, let's do that. Let's recruit her now. So yeah, let's head over here to the residential tower. Get hung up on some people here. And yeah, we'll just go down to the bottom here. And we'll talk with Mel. So she says, "Oh, Blondie, I have something that I wanted to discuss with you." Huh? You need to talk to me? Go ahead, speak up. Mel would like to speak to you in private if possible. Sure, whatever. That's fine with me. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Actually, Sure you got it. This problem was driving me up the wall, too. So, the problem that Kid is referring to is the problem with Korcha wanting to marry her. So when she says, "Mel, I understand your feelings real well. Don't you worry, I won't get in your way." "Thank you, Kid. Then please take Mel with you." "Oh, and Kid, take this as a token of our promise. It's a special frame made in Goldov called Goldovian Stitch. It's got a cool looking pattern, so I'm sure you'll like it." And there she joined our party. It's kind of interesting. Mel, I had forgotten, but Mel is actually the adopted daughter of Matcha, and then the adopted brother of Korcha. She has a crush on him. Which is why Kid basically sees that as the solution, right? She's she's hoping that Korcha and Mel end up kind of together. Yeah, I had originally it seemed so weird, right? And I was like, wait, I thought that they were brother and sister, and it's because she's adopted. And then on top of that, kind of one of the things that I think is a little bit of a hint that she's adopted, actually, is that her name itself doesn't have the Acha in it, right? Because you've got Korcha, Matcha, who's the other guy? Orcha, right? So that's kind of one of the hints that she's not actually like a blood relative. And I should say, because Mel actually does get recruited so early, man, there's a really good case to be made for making this your first playthrough, right? To do the Save Kid and make that your first playthrough. Now, I love Glenn, so it's always tough for me to really say for certain that I would rather go this way, but I'll be honest, on your first playthrough, that's where you really want to be doing the majority of the stealing, and, sure, you can get away with it, though, right? Because I don't know, you can like most of the things that you want to steal, you're generally not going to need to steal 2 times in a battle, so, it's not like you really need 2 thieves, but it's also, that's, again, I feel like kind of the most benefit you get from thieves is during your first playthrough, so, I don't know, it's tough for me, but I think, and again, it's because I love Glenn, so it's hard to really suggest going with this route for the first playthrough, but yeah, I do think that there's definitely a case to be made. So I'm going to end this one here, and as always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.